Cheers, everyone. Final Rich here. Final video number 32. Before I get started, I just got back from Bakersfield and got a couple of newspapers here. This is the Bakersfield Californian from April 7th. It's got a picture of Merle Haggard there. Most of you know that Merle Haggard died on April 6th, 2016. Merle Haggard, born in Bakersfield just like me. And, this one here came out the Sunday following his death. It's pretty good. It's got a lot of stories about him. And anyways, I wanted to acknowledge Merle Haggard. Great Bakersfield royalty. Yeah. I went to my first record show. April 24th, last Sunday. The Greater Orange County Record Show. It starts at 7 in the morning. If you pay $5, you can get in at 7 in the morning. I got off work 6:30 in the morning that day. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to go on down there. Got there about 10 after 7. The vendors were still setting up. I guess they don't let the vendors in until 7. But you pay $5 extra and you can get in early, which I did. I looked around through several vendors before I bought anything. And I bought from 3 vendors. And I'm going to show my stuff in the reverse order that I bought them. First thing I'm going to show here is a single Neil. Got a hole in my shoe. Anybody that knows the young ones knows Neil. I saw this for $1. I had to pick it up. I haven't heard that. I've only heard a few of these. I was on vacation last week and kind of busy. I just got home a little bit ago from Bakersfield, visiting my parents and my brother. But yeah, for $1, man, I had to get this. The next single I got from that first vendor, Poison Idea. This is a Sub Pop singles 45 with Taken by Surprise and We Got the Beat. It's a singles club, November 1990 edition of 4,500. Anybody that knows, is familiar with Sub Pop, their singles club, they're usually on colored vinyl, and this is turquoise colored vinyl. I bought one album from that vendor, a punk rock band from Holland, BGK, really good band. Nothing Can Go Wrong. This is the US pressing on Alternative Tentacles. I have not heard this album yet. I am familiar with the band. Like I said, I saw them. In fact, the very last giant punk gig that I went to, this was the only band that I thought was really very good there. GBH was the headliners, and it was the worst show that I've ever seen GBH do. But yeah, they were really good. It's on, I don't need to show the label, but I guess I will. There's just your regular Alternative Tentacles. And the other side, nothing spectacular. So yeah, I'm familiar with this band. I know this is going to be really good. The second vendor that I went to, he had a lot of classic rock. And I went there with the purpose of trying to find a copy of Hunky Dory. was not successful in that. But I looked through this guy's whole thing, and I picked up 2 records from him. The first one is Moby Grape, 20 Granite Creek. This is the only Moby Grape album that I needed to complete what I want by them. This came out in 71 or so. I'm not sure exactly. I should have looked it up, but it's no big deal. This is a good album. It's all the original members. It's maybe my second favorite album by them after their debut. It's really a good album. And it's on this reprise. Nothing special there. It's that 70s reprise, and this is the inner sleeve. The second album I got from that second vendor is Quincy Jones' Body Heat. I remember hearing this in 1974 at my girlfriend's cousin's house in Los Angeles. And this is a really good. I did listen to side 1 of this. Really, it's pretty similar to what I remembered it as being. Real funky. Some vocals, but not a lot. More of a funky jazz stuff. And there's Quincy Jones doing his Tom Jones impersonation. It's got credits. Got I guess the words to the song. So I guess there is. And it's on the regular A&M. I don't know why I bother pulling these out. These common labels. Okay, now the last vendor I went to, I bought 4 albums from him. Recently I made 21 albums. The last 21 albums video that I made, I showed a Pogues album, and I said it was the only one I had. And I was able to get the Pogues' first album. Red Roses for Me. Really cool. I don't think this is a first press. It has your barcode up there, but that's cool. It's on Enigma Records, and I don't believe that's the original label. I think it was MCA, the U.S. pressings. I also got from that same vendor the Pogues' second album, Rum Sodomy and the Lash. Really cool. This one's on MCA, U.S. pressing. Really cool. Now I have the first 3 albums by the Pogues. Very happy with that. The third album I bought from this vendor is a more obscure band. I have 3 of their records from the 80s. This one here is from 1997. And it sounds quite similar to the 80s stuff that I have. This individual, it's Rudimentary P9, I guess I didn't say. He spent some time, the singer, and I believe he's the guitar player, he spent some time in a mental institutions, and he even recorded one of his albums from a mental institution. And those are all the stuff I've heard by that band I really like. This is the lyrics to all the songs. They're really usually quite to the point, and the labels are really quite plain. Rudimentary Penile, Echoes of Anguish. I don't know, that didn't come out that good. Now the last album I bought there, first album by this band that I have. White Stripes, White Blood Cells. Really cool. Really happy to get this one. I remember hearing Dead Leaves in the Dirty Ground on the radio. I was familiar with the White Stripes before that, but I hadn't really heard their stuff. Really good album. I know a lot of people are down on Jack White now, but the White Stripes were a good band. This is the insert. got the lyrics to all the songs. And it's original U.S. press on sympathy for the record industry. Very cool to have this, man. Very happy. And yeah, that was my what I got at the first record show I ever went to, and I think I will go back next month. And there was some other stuff that I wanted to get, but I didn't want to spend too much money. I mean, it was a last minute thing, me going there. But anyways, take